After weeks of uncertainty, Honda has finally confirmed they will not be staying in F1 beyond 2021. This has far-reaching consequences for Red Bull and its sister team AlphaTauri, the teams that are currently powered by Honda engines. Here is a look at how all of this is now going to affect these two teams' futures in F1. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and first up on Formula World, 7 options for Red Bull's future without Honda. While some had seen this coming, this confirmation leaves Red Bull somewhat in murky waters, and they are now left with 7 options, and many feel that none of them are going to be easy nor ideal. The first 3 options are to sign a deal with one of the 3 power unit suppliers remaining in F1, Mercedes, Ferrari and Renault. The 4th possibility being that of Red Bull manufacturing their own engine. The 5th being a new engine supplier entering F1 by 2021. The 6th is they could sell the teams, and the 7th is that Red Bull could leave F1 themselves. Mercedes have made it clear in the past that they would not be supplying engines to any team that could be in a position to challenge them. Red Bull very much falls into that category, which is a fact that was apparently made clear to them by Mercedes during the 2018 season when Red Bull were looking for a new engine partner. As for Ferrari, a fact that oft has been forgotten is that Red Bull once did run Ferrari engines during their formative years in 2006. However, relationships between the two has seemingly deteriorated, and Ferrari also hold a similar position as Mercedes. The behind-the-scenes speculation suggests that the management of the parent companies of both teams have a disdain for each other, which would make any partnership very unlikely. That leaves Renault. Renault and Red Bull have plenty of history as they were partners from 2007 up until 2018. While the first half of this partnership was productive, which saw 4 consecutive world championships, the advent of the hybrid era created a lot of tension. Red Bull was no longer competitive, and they often blamed Renault for it. Their partnership came to a bad end in 2018. Tensions haven't eased up since, as evidenced by this statement from Cyril Abiteboul a few days ago. If there is a chance of a strong cooperation, we will do it, but I doubt whether it can be with Red Bull. We've tried that before and it didn't work then either. I doubt whether it is true now. However, there could be other factors at play which we will look into in a moment. The 4th option is that of Red Bull making its own engine and becoming a true factory team in F1. While on the surface this might seem a bit far-fetched, some feel that this could actually be a viable option. Red Bull does have the financial clout to finance an engine program, and they could repurpose Honda's facilities at Milton Keynes as part of their own powertrain factory. This would, however, mean a much bigger commitment towards F1, and the general consensus is that it isn't something the owners of the team would be too keen on. 5th is a totally new engine manufacturer could enter the sport. However, again, given the current global situation, many find this quite outlandish, especially in the time frame involved. 6th is Red Bull could sell the team. Given the fact that a backmarker like Williams was able to find a buyer in this economical climate makes a strong case that a frontrunner would stand at least as good a chance at securing a buyer, if not better. This option would centre around if they actually want to sell and if the price is right. The other complication if they went down this route is they would likely be looking to sell 2 teams, not just one, making finding a buyer that much harder. That leads us to the 7th and final option, and that's Red Bull following in Honda's footsteps and leaving F1 themselves. The complication here is that they've just signed the Concord Agreement, which commits them to F1 until 2025. While there were rumours going around that this Concord Agreement was less rigid than in the past, possibly allowing teams to re-evaluate on a yearly basis, this is yet to be officially confirmed. While the details of the deal are unknown to the public, it is quite possible that there are exit clauses Red Bull could use to avoid the long-term commitment. So, of these 7 options, Renault seems to be the most realistic alternative that Red Bull has beyond 2021. They won't have a customer team next year, and despite recent tensions, they have a strong successful history together. But going by another of Abiteboul's recent statements, reconciliation might not be something they are interested in. A customer team will get you nothing. A partner may have some value, the value of which is mainly they can help you achieve a sporting or business goal. All of this is of course conjecture and anything can happen. As it stands, many expect Red Bull to reach a dead end with all 3 engine suppliers. So, what happens then? Will Red Bull be forced to leave F1? The answer is a surprising no, as in the event of something like that happening and Red Bull being unable to find an engine supplier, the FIA will step in and use the regulations to keep Red Bull in the sport. In 2016, the FIA introduced a new rule that states if a team does not have an engine supplier, the FIA can make it compulsory for the manufacturer with the lowest number of customers to step in. Presently, that manufacturer is, you guessed it, Renault, as they only supply engines to one other team in McLaren, and even McLaren will switch to Mercedes from next year. So, the likeliest outcome at this moment seems to be that Renault will end up supplying engines to Red Bull from 2021, whether they both like it or not. What do you think Red Bull will end up doing? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.